Hello everyone, welcome back to another Tuesday Plizee Talk night show. It's glad to see everyone in the building tonight. I'm glad to see so many happy faces. So warm welcoming. Like seriously.
Well, Mr. Splizee, why do Black Lives Matter? I need to know why.
Well, Plizee, that's a great question. But that's a kind of a topic I really don't want to talk about right now, okay?
But I really want to know why, Mr. PC. I've been hearing about it a lot lately on the news and on social media. Why is it such an important thing to remember? I need to know.
Well, Plizee, there was a recent problem that happened with George Floyd. He was an African American man who died to the knee of a white cop. And it was a tragic scene how he died. He died to actually a uncontrolling pressure that was caused on George Floyd's neck. And it was the saddest moment we all could have seen, but it happened, and it would never be forgotten. So yeah, I hope that clears everything up between that topic between you and I.
Well, not entirely, but like, why did the cop choose to continue to put pressure against George's neck, Mr. Splizee? I really want to know why.
Well, Plizee, that's a good and hard question to answer, but I truly don't know why he did it, son. Maybe he did it out of hate. Maybe he did it out of anger. Or maybe he did it just because he was jealous of the guy. But what's done, it can't be undone. We just have to learn how to live with it for the rest of our lives. Plizee.
Well, yeah, I know that, but it's kind of sad that that happened to him, you know? Like...
Yeah, I know, Plizee, I know.
You know what? After the next time that happens, I'm going to kill that cow myself. I don't care, because that cow, he wouldn't care.
No,
he wouldn't,
no, Plizee. Life doesn't work that way, son. You have to always, everybody, love thy neighbor and love thy enemy. Just like it says in the Bible. It's also a sin, Plizee, if you didn't know. It's also a sin to commit murder. And the only thing that we all should be worried about, the only thing that you should be worried about, Plizee, is that you should be praying and hoping that that man's life and that man's soul is covered in Jesus' blood. Because after death, there's no end. It's only the beginning of something far more greater and far more powerful than Earth has ever been.
Well, I mean, I guess you're right. Maybe that isn't the right thing to do. And if it was, what's the point? Why take vengeance out on someone you don't even know or have meaning behind killing that person to actually make a difference? Because in the end, you're only hurting yourself, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Because, yeah, this is so bad. I don't understand, but...
Yeah, you're right. And that's what you have to understand. Sometimes it's just best to follow your brain and not your heart.
Well, why is that, Mr. Splizee? Why is it best to follow your brain than your heart?
Because, PZ, your brain can lead you out of trouble than your heart do. This isn't rocket science, PZ. You should have known this already.
Oh, duh! I'm not dumb. Yeah, I knew that already.
You have like 7 million?
Well, duh! But I usually tend to focus all my emotions on my heart instead of my mind, which explains why I'm dealing with so many problems right now in my life. You know? And it sucks how much I'm going through and how much I'm feeling right now because it just sucks. And I can't go through that anymore. I just can't. I hope you understand everything I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, but you have to also understand too that we're not perfect. None of us is perfect. You aren't perfect, or you aren't perfect. Not even you, PZ. We're not all perfect. Yes, that white cop, he was wrong for what he did. But you have to understand that he wasn't perfect at all. He was blinded, deceived into doing something tragic that he would eventually have to deal with later in life if he chooses to change his life and change the way he think and act. But it won't happen overnight. We just have to forgive him and pray for him.
No, he was wrong. Freak that.
I know. But people like that, you just have to pray for them, PZ. You can't change them. They only can change themselves, okay? You have to understand that, please. PZ. Guys, you understand, right? I know you do. Give me a clap if you understand, please. Thank you.
Fine, maybe you're right.
I know I'm right, PZ. Teaching you a lesson here that you need to learn. But if you did forget everything I told you and taught you today, just remember this one thing. Okay, PZ?
Okay.
Okay, crowd? Okay? Sin comes from injustice. Sin comes from injustice, everyone. I'm sorry I'm taking this talk more seriously than I have to, but it had to be done. I'm sorry.
What does that mean, Mr. Splizee?
Well, PZ, you can't fight for justice if you have sin in your heart. You hear that, ladies and gents? You can't fight it. If you have sin in your heart, you can't have justice. You can't fight for justice if you have sin in your heart towards something you're trying to change. You just have to let that sin go. You have to let it go. Wow. That went from 1 to 10 in like 20 seconds. From a simple question from easy. Well, guys, I think that honestly wraps everything up. If you actually enjoyed the show, please stay tuned for my next TPT Tuesday PZ Talk Night Show. Next week Tuesday, every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Things that could probably make you laugh, things that could probably not make you laugh. But yeah, it was nice talking to you guys today. It was nice talking to you, PZ, too. I was going to give you this Rubik's Cube, but I don't know if you want it anymore. Do you still want it?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Enjoy. I got that for you. I got it from a friend that I truly care about, and yeah, but that's another story. So, hope to see you guys in my next TPT talk. So, catch you all in the next show. Bye, everybody. Say bye, Plizee.
Bye, everybody!